Sometimes I get lonely. Shit. I just cussed and I said the boo-boo word. I said boo-boo is hot. Hey, I got cut off. I'm gonna wait maybe 2 minutes. I'm gonna let some people come back on. I got cut off, man. My phone. These darn phones. I just want to get the keyboard and just bam, bam. And see, I'm not bringing in. You have them off of a sailor. You have them off of a sailor. I have them off of a sailor for real. I was actually going into the Navy for a brief moment. I'm not saying that the Navy had given me the mouth of a sailor. I had already had the mouth of a sailor before I even went in the Navy to get the mouth of a sailor. And so the mouth of a sailor got a little bit worse when I got into basic camp and stuff. And hey T, how you doing? But yeah, what is this? Why my hair like that? Man, y'all be letting me come up here and y'all don't be telling me stuff be going on wrong with me. How do y'all do me like this, man? Oh my God. You know what? That just let me know that y'all like me original. I thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's good to know, T. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, guys, to see if a couple of more of the previous people come back on so I can finish the show. I am so sorry. I got to do better with my electronics. Hopefully I can. I am going to try. I am going to try. Wipe my nose again? Mario, I got boogers. I ain't scared to dig no boogers out now, cause y'all gotta understand, everybody got boogers. Everybody got boogers. Don't be sitting up here. Mario, stop playing, man. The bed rest has been real. Hey, Sid. I'm trying to finish the show, man. I'm sorry. Mario, man. See, you playing with me. You already cheating on me, man. You already cheating on me, Mario, man. See, stop, dog. Stop, man. And Philip, I'm scared. That's my other brother, Philip, come up here. Philip taking all the food from me. Every time I turn around, he telling me some poison. Philip, I know. Let me die in peace. Not Miss. See, I can't even say the name right. Not Philip. Paul. See? Paul. I ain't say your name right. That's probably good. Cause you be messing me up. What you do, man? You sitting up here trying to get invites from everybody else, man. Told you. Can't no other MS warrior have you. You all mine. You my MS brother. You my MS brother. Nobody else MS brother. You understand that? I don't think you do. You sitting up here trying to get invites from other MS warriors. You can't do it. You can't do it, Mario. You mine. You mine. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. That probably was a little scary, guys. But yeah. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can do this here again. We were talking about medication. We was talking about medication. medication. Should you medicate? FaceTime? You have an Apple? You have an Apple phone, David? You have an Apple phone? We can FaceTime anytime, Apple. Apple, we can FaceTime with our Apple. Hey, David, guess what? I am 13% British and 2% Irish. Yeah. You didn't know that. Yeah, FaceTime. Man, we can FaceTime any time when my phone want to act right to FaceTime. Sure. I would love to. I mean, you know, I would FaceTime you anytime, dude. I gotta send an invite to my MS Warrior in Crime here. Oh, no, you don't. But no, we can do it on Messenger. We can do it on Messenger anytime like we used to do. That's fine. But guys, medication, Miss Scott said it before I got cut off about not having the well, not having. Yeah, the doctors have an option to sit and say things as man, get your health life right. Paul actually stated something about his doctor, about how his doctor was telling him that he can cure him from all this other stuff that's going on, like smoking too much, drinking too much. But hey, I don't know what's in the food. Like, so much stink positive. Brenda, hello, girly. Miss Brenda, how are you? Miss Brenda is another person that's awesome. All of you guys are awesome. You just don't know how awesome you are. You just fail to realize how MS picked you for a reason. I'm finna go ahead and say that before I finish what I got to say. MS picked every single one of you guys for a reason, because it needed a challenge. So listen to what I'm about to say, and I want you to think hard about it. If MS breaks you, you want to know what happens to MS in the encyclopedias, in the record books, in the doctor offices, if they take the time to put it down, which CDC and everybody else don't want it to happen, or don't want to know how many numbers. But across the world, if MS breaks all of us, any of us, you know what that does? That allows a doctor to sit up here, to come to the next person that's diagnosed and say, you ain't got a chance in life to beat this, but I'm gonna put you on some medication. Maybe you'll be okay for a little bit, but you're gonna you're done. You're done. It's over. But guess what happens when we sit and we fight, regardless if we die being diagnosed with MS, die because of MS? Do you know what that does for the next person? The next person see, dang, Philip, shoot, do you know? And so, Philip, I was saying your last name. I knew it. I just looked at your last name, Phillips. But dang, they be like, look at Mr. Phillips. Mr. Phillips was an awesome MS warrior. He did this and he did that. Man, he tried all of those trial medications and stuff, and he found out this and he found out that. Man, Mario. Do you know Mr. Mario? Man, Mario was awesome. Miss Brenda, Miss Jalissa, Miss Jenny, Mr. Sid, everybody else that's possibly still watching, your grandkids, if they end up being diagnosed, you know what? My grandma, my granddad, they had MS. And the stories that my mom has told me, I ain't finna let this beat me. I'm not finna let it beat me. That's what we're doing. And so if we sit, and going right back to that mindset, if we sit and we allow MS to just knock us down, and we don't try to get back up, it will knock us down if it gets a chance. But if we don't try to get back up, it ain't got nothing to even do about you getting all the way up. But that's the fact that you mustered yourself to try. Barb, you know what? Thank you for it. It's 2:11 there, and you're still watching. You want me to keep going? What you trying to make? What, you want this to be part 2? But nah, I'm being for real, guys. Yes, and hello, Miss Crystal. See, man, look, that's what I'm saying. You guys are so awesome that I miss a lot of people coming through here, and y'all say hello to them. So I don't want nobody to feel like I'm not saying hello because I'm a jerk. Everybody that has seen me, that's in here, that knows me, that knows that I care, and that if I'm missing you saying hello, it's only because I'm running my mouth too much. And I'm not being able to see the little feed go across because I have a tendency of running my mouth too much and nobody don't be telling me to shut up. So I have to take advantage of this because sometimes I don't get a chance to talk. And y'all might know that, right? Is that y'all the secret's out. I don't get a chance. I don't talk as much. I can actually say that MS has allowed me to have a voice. About 2000, hell, I got diagnosed 2011. Before 2011, I didn't speak as much as I do now. I did. So, I don't know what you guys know. What you have to say, David? I can't bring you on in the best way possible. What you got to say, David? I can't bring you up. I wish I could bring you up. I ain't on the right phone to bring you up. If you can type it, that'd be great. If not, if you need me to call you back, Messenger, I'll call you back. You talk too much, see. But yeah, the important updates are pending. Remind me later. So the medication, guys, the medication is an option. The medication is an option, but at what cost? That's what I was about to get to, and in probably about 14 more minutes, I'm gonna call it a day, because that'll be meaning that I stayed on for an hour and 30 minutes. And then I gotta go in order to put it on YouTube. I gotta download both of these things and then put them together. What you guys make me do, man. I love you so much. But yeah, medication is an option. At what cost? At what cost? At what cost? You have all those side effects because all the medications, check this out though. They sit and you have these commercials that tell you about these medications for depression. And guess what happens at the end of the commercial? Can anybody tell me about these medications for severe depression and what they tell you at the end of the commercial? Anybody, everybody, somebody gives me something before I say it. Let me cross my legs and see if anybody gonna say anything before I say something. At the end of a commercial, bam! Look at Bree. Bree, you're so smart. May cause depression. Yes, yes, may cause depression. But you're trying to cure depression. So I already have multiple sclerosis. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see what David's saying. Because David wanted to say something important. I'm going to come back to that. Because Bree, you hit it right dead on the dot. Dead on the dot, Bree. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo. I'm David. I'm coming, David. Let me see what you said. All right. Yeah. And now I don't want to show me what David said. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Hold on, David. All right. Anyone that has MS has to keep going, never give up, fight the battle, and keep strong. Never give up, guys. You're all inspirational, and with LaRon on your side, it will really help you guys at the best. David, you trying to make me cry, man. Don't do that. Because it has nothing to do with me, David. I keep saying that. It has nothing to do with me. It's you guys. It's every single one of you guys. You are the one. You are the light in all of this. And the same way that you guys feel about me, I feel about you guys. Hold on, guys. I'm not silent. I'm not stuck. Hold on. Somebody said something to me in the messenger. It's very important. But, listen. Like Bree was saying, you sit and you take this darn medication and it causes depression. You know how many people have committed suicide because of depression medication that's supposed to stop depression sits and makes them go psycho and they commit suicide. Maybe not commit suicide. Heck, they might just be just like to the world. Just blind to the world, you know, numb, can't respond, you just numb. You can't respond to people. You have no life. You know, people come, hey man, how you, dang, you okay? And you might be drooling out the mouth and stuff. Folks be looking at you, look like you drunk. Kind of like how people look at folks that got MS and your gait is off. Because if you have vertigo, I don't know if anybody in here that's watching ever had vertigo. Bruh, you know, you be sitting up there You think you be walking, then that thing, you know, you be going like this and going like that. They be like, that dude, the lady drunk. What wrong with them? Man, what's wrong with your mama? Don't have kids. Man, what's wrong with your mama? Oh, them kids go to school, man. What you call it? Mama or daddy was drunk. And that wasn't it. And they might not even knew they had MS. So you sitting up there and you like, damn, why am I feeling the way that I am feeling? You have to, guys, alright. So before I got interrupted on that first feed, you have to sit and you can't allow. And you know, if anybody's here that doesn't have MS, I totally appreciate it, because still a lot of this stuff can sit and you can find out or understand with medication that you're taking, because everybody has a disability. It's just finding out what disability you have. So don't sit and think that your cup of tea tastes good because I'm sitting over here with multiple sclerosis and you say, oh, I'm fine, ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't no doctor sat up here and diagnosed me with anything. You guess what? I'm gonna be honest with you, you might be crazy. Don't be sitting up here saying that you ain't got, you might, then what I mean about that, you might be crazy as in stuff might be going on with you. You might have an underlying issue that you do not want to accept the fact. And we go back to, who was that went in the group? Was that Sid? Sid, was that you who went in the group? Somebody said that they went in the group and like a week later after being diagnosed, and because they went in the group and accepted the fact that they had MS, they looked at them like they was crazy. What's wrong? Why you can't, that's when you don't know why this, you can't figure out what's going on with you, and why you can't figure out a positive way to understand that what happened to you, regardless if you were the reason for it to happen or the people around you were just nasty, stupid, idiots, crazy in their own ways and did something to you, until you accept the fact that that happened, till you accept the fact that it is going on and you do something about it, it won't change. So that goes the same thing with us MS warriors. You know you sick. I know I'm sick. So if I go over here to Hardee's, that's right around the corner, one of my kryptonite restaurants, and go get one of they big old monster burgers, and then I come home and Paul, you better not say nothing. You better not say nothing at all, Paul. Don't say nothing. And I come home and I don't feel good after I eat this hamburger that I know I want and I know I love and I paid money for it, and I don't feel good. I can't get on here and can't complain and can't ask nobody to please pray for me because I just ate this burger that Paul told me probably ain't no real beef, and let alone I don't need to be eating beef in itself if I didn't prepare it. So you got to look at that. Are you going to take ownership? When are we as people going to start taking ownership of our own bullshit? It's just plain and simple. If that's not knowledge in itself, it's so much stuff that I had to swallow. It's so much that I had to swallow. I had to tell myself, you did it. You allowed it to happen. The decisions that I made. The fact that I really couldn't do anything when I got raped. The fact that when I was young, when I was affiliated with gangs and stuff, the fights that I got in. I didn't have to do that. They're the decisions that I didn't make or made when it came down to my family, when it came down to financial. And then my family started looking at me like I was crazy. The decision that I sat down and laid down and had sex without any protection and got my kids. And two of my kids right now to this day, I haven't seen since they were younger. Kindergarten, not kindergarten, but in elementary school. I wanted to see on Father's Day, Daddy's Day, and I couldn't see them. Part of that was my fault. Part of that has been my fault, but the other half has to take ownership of their fault as well. And until we all take ownership of our part of anything, not until then will the world be a better place. Not until then will a lot of this what's going on will stop happening. Because think about it. Not until people that are producing a lot of these chemicals sit down and realize medication is another way for me to do this. You know what? I will most likely get a Nobel Prize if I can bring out a medication for depression that doesn't make you depressed and get my girl not head going. You know what I'm saying? If you don't sit on her and make some type of medication where I don't get depressed, you can do that. Come on, you know how many smart people out there? Do you know how many people, Einsteins out there, prodigies that are out there? Once that money start rolling in, sometimes their mind gets corrupted and then they start doing they shortcuts. And Paul has an amazing wife, like he said. She helps him. A lot of us don't have that support group, and the reason why we don't have that support group because other people can be asses. And just point blank. Y'all know me, I am up front. I am personal, and if you don't like that, you can exit stage left. Not being mean whatsoever, because sometimes that's what you need to. You need somebody in your face to sit up here and tell you to smell your own bookie because it stank. You can't sit up here and talk about other people. You can't talk about other people bookie and don't think that your bookie don't stink. You know, 3 minutes is my 30 minutes is almost up, guys. 3 minutes left. So medication, man, you gotta be careful. It's called weed. It's up to you guys, man. You got to shut it off. That's what this episode was about. Switching depression off. You got to do it. Medication is not really going to do it. You got to change who you are and what type of bull stuff you are going to accept from other people. As long as you go sit and you crawl in a corner, as long as you hide, as long as you run. And let me step back. Let me bring it back for a second. Let me step back and say, yeah, LaRon, it's easier said than done. You can sit up here and talk on the other side of this phone, but you don't know what my situation is. You don't know me per se, as in what I've been through. Guess what, though? You do. You know. So go look in the mirror. Go look in your mirror and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for what you've been through. Forgive yourself for what you allowed yourself to go through. Forgive yourself for what people have done to you that you had no control over or you couldn't stop. So, with that being said, guys, I thank you for watching, and with my interruption, I do apologize. I gotta go to work in the morning. I just got fussed at and said I need to cut it short, and I understand that, and that person, I appreciate that person very much. So, with that being said, guys, man, you gotta switch it off. You gotta find a way to switch it off. Hey, Raven, go back. I got 2 sets. Go on my page. Go on my page and go to the one prior to this one. I'm actually finna title it Part 1 and Part 2. So if you give me a second, I'll actually shoot you something that's saying yeah. But anyway, so yeah, guys, till Freel's Friday, 7 o'clock here. Come on back. We talk. Jadim, love you.